Hey there folks, we're back again today with my latest custom figure. This time it's Wolverine at the funeral. That's how I'm calling him. It's a figure based on the Wolverine movie, the second Hugh Jackman solo movie, the first James Mangold directed movie. Obviously based on the one scene when he was at the funeral of the old Harada guy. Wolverine was decked in all black, in a black tie, black suit, black coat. That's how he looks in this figure. He was put together in 2 evenings, maybe even one. It was a quick custom figure, but it also took some time from me. I had to repaint the entire thing. He was entirely repainted, minus his eyes and mouth and teeth, because they looked really cool. I had to repaint the skin as well because the figure itself is based on Diamond Select Toys Sin City Hartigan, which was in black and white. So his skin tone on his neck was gray. That's why I had to repaint the neck and match the color on the rest of his skin. As for his costume outfit, well, he was really only black, entirely black in the movie. So I had to experiment a bit with different shades while I was doing dry brushing on him. So yeah, the pants, shirt and coat are all different, shaded differently. They also feature a bit of glossy elements and some metal buckles, like here, so, and on the other sleeve, here's a glossy belt with metal buckle as well. Some glossy black buttons and shoes and tie. So there is a bit of variety here. I've also decided to make his claws chrome. But I'm not the biggest fan of chrome claws on Wolverine. I think they should be more like gunmetal gray or like a sword. But this time I wanted to try the chrome out. It looks really nice. It was made with Molotov paints, Molotov markers, sorry. Those hands also were from, and head were from Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select The Wolverine figure. So it was the figure from this movie, but from a different scene. He had different hands with one set with adamantium claws, one with bone claws. So this set was bone claws. I had to sand them to resemble metal, and I've also sharpened them at the tips. They are sharp, you can prick yourself in the finger. I love this splayed hand. That's why I wanted this set to use it. I also had to modify his joints a bit. First, as you can see, his head sits very high on the neck, or at least it appears so, because I had to cut a bit of hair to make this possible. So he could look up. So he could jump and jump at falls, like in the movie on the Shinkansen train. I've also extended the range of movement in his ab crunch, because the factory figure didn't have a crunch at all, pretty much. As you can see, I had to drill a hole here. I did it the hole is a bit too large. Okay, I will give it that. The joint likes to pop out, but if you're careful, you can move it, and like that, it will stay in place. Also, one thing, the Wolverine hands have a smaller peg than the Hartigan hands had. So if I am to, as you can see, insert the peg into the hole, the hands will be a bit loose, but I didn't do anything about it because those hands really stay in place once you pose them. Just, look. Anything you want to do, they will still do. They will hold a pose, that's okay. But if you want to do, you could make them fit tighter, like this one. As you can see, I can make it loose, I can make it tighter. That's because you just need to position the wide end of this peg right before it goes all the way into the hole in the forearm. That way they aren't loose at all. Articulation wise, head goes up, down, left, right, etc. There's a crunch in the abs and rotation. There's also a swivel in the torso, in the waist, sorry. Arms go like this, bicep swivel, arm bend and arm swivel, hands swivel and have a bend. Legs go up, not really back, out, thigh cut, single knee, and a rocker in the foot. So there is a bit of articulation here. I've also listed him for sale, but he actually sold really quickly, which I'm really happy with. I also hope the person who bought him will like this figure. If not, well, sorry. But yeah, he's really cool. I really like him. He was pretty cheap because it didn't take too much of my time making him. So that's about it. Let's just look at some comparisons. He is about a little smaller than 19 centimeters, or well, 7 and I don't know, 7¼ inch, something like that. He is in perfect Marvel Select scale with other figures like movie Captain America. This version here is my repaint of him. Of course, Wolverine should be smaller than Cap, but this is Hugh Jackman we're talking about, and Hugh is a huge guy. But if you want to see him with a Wolverine, with my custom Hunter Wolverine, who also sports the likeness of Hugh Jackman under his mask, he is smaller than Cap and than my new Wolverine. So yeah. They look really cool, really nicely in scale with one another. I'm really happy with how this figure turned out. I'm super happy that he sold really quickly, and you guys should let me know just if you like him or not. Let me know in the comments below, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, etc, etc. You know the drill. So yeah, see ya guys.